If Only I Could Hibernate brings the traditions of the coming-of-age genre with the poverty-stricken outskirts of Ulaanbaatar in Mongolia's official submission for Best International Feature Film. In this video, I'm going to review the film and then look at how well Mongolia could do in the Oscar race. If you're new to my channel, my name is Paul, and I review the best of world cinema, and I follow the race for Best International Feature Film Oscar, from countries selecting their submission to the final winner. So let's roll and review that film. Ulzi is a bright young pupil who has the opportunity to compete in a national schools competition in physics. However, the actions of his alcoholic mother causes him having to take up employment to become the main breadwinner, often missing school and undertaking ventures that are illegal. Can Ulzi resolve this conflict between his ambition in life and his sense of duty to his family? This is the first Mongolian film to play in competition at Cannes. This directorial debut is a very solid, if somewhat paint-by-numbers, approach to the coming-of-age genre, where it explores that conflict between a young person's ambition and the challenging circumstances they are brought up in. Films such as Good Will Hunting and Girlhood also explore this sort of theme. The acting is very solid from a very inexperienced cast. The performances are really good and they provide a dose of social realism, and you really get a sense of what it's like to grow up in this part of Mongolia. It's also a very social realist approach to cinematography. There's nothing groundbreaking to it, but it uses natural light really effectively and provides a great insight into this community. It shows off a part of the world not often featured in world cinema. In particular, it uses the city really well. It's one of the coldest cities in the world. The relevance of this is that people need to keep themselves warm, and people living in poverty don't necessarily have the resources to be able to heat themselves in a very environmentally friendly manner. Instead, they have to opt to burning wood and coal, which creates poor air quality and impacts on those most in poverty. I really admired its strong political message that interweaves poverty and environmental degradation through the reduction in air quality. I would give If Only I Could Hibernate 3 stars. It's a very watchable film. However, there is nothing unique or groundbreaking in it. I feel I don't need to see it again. For the current Oscar race for Best International Feature Film, this is the 9th film I have seen, and I would rank it in 5th place, which currently means it occupies a nomination position. However, I hope to see a lot more of the submissions, which will probably see it drop down further. This is Mongolia's 9th submission for the Oscars, and is actually one of my favourites that they've submitted that I've seen. However, they have never had a film that's either won the Oscar, been nominated, or shortlisted for the category. Despite the film's charm and unique perspective of a part of the world we don't tend to see, I'm not sure the film is strong enough to make it to the final 15 shortlist. However, I would love to hear what you thought of the film, and whether you think it could do well at the Oscars. And if you want to follow the race for Best International Feature Film Oscar this year, please do subscribe to my channel.